Hi, my name is Lindsay, and I will be giving a review on the blockbuster hit Erin Brockovich, inspired by a true story, directed by Steven Soderbergh. The lead role of Erin Brockovich is played by Julia Roberts, who also starred in the hit movie Pretty Woman. Her counterpart is played by Albert Finney, whom you may recognize from such movies as Big Fish and Skyfall. The plot tells the story of a single mother struggling to support her children, but having no skills makes it harder for her to find employment. She loses a lawsuit after her car is hit by a high-profile doctor. She begs her lawyer, Ed Masry, to give her a job at a small firm. None of her co-workers can respect or take Erin seriously because of her language and choice of wardrobe. While going through some files of a real estate case that catches her eye because there are medical bills in a real estate case. Puzzled, she digs deeper to discover that PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, is trying to cover up the fact that they have contaminated all the groundwater in the area. Erin finds herself in the middle of one of the biggest lawsuits in American history. The theme that really stuck out to me was female empowerment. Erin struggles balancing her family and the lawsuit, which in turn makes you question traditional gender roles. She longed to feel important and have her opinions be voiced and heard. The production design did a great job of capturing the time period of the late 80s to early 90s. Hinckley looked like a giant barren wasteland, with the factory looming over the homes of its residents, casting an ominous feeling. The dry land gave an industrial look, giving the viewer a feeling of hopelessness, which ties in very well with the theme of the movie. After Erin gets into a car accident, it becomes more apparent to her that society judges her for her wardrobe, language, and lack of education. After being embarrassed in court, she starts to long for the respect she deserves. Erin convinces Ed to employ her at his firm, where she struggles at first to fit into the corporate world. At the beginning of the movie, you see Erin is untrusting of others and lacks confidence. As the plot progresses, she becomes strong and empowered with her new sense of worth. Elements that did not work well or communicate the theme. The major theme is female empowerment, but the film does not resolve the issues Erin was having at home. Her boyfriend, who is played by Aaron Eckhart, he threatens to walk out, and her son is upset that his mom is always working. The film leaves the viewer wondering what happened to her and George's romance. Did her oldest son and daughter forgive her for being absent during the lawsuit? Is that really important? George supported her and even returned and stayed in the hotel with her children and assisted her during the most important parts of her research. Bottom line, I think who should view this film are families, children, and women looking for a message to empower them and get out and change their community.